Hello, School of Music, Theater, and Dance, friends, faculty, and family, and class of 2020. My name is Johanna Kepler, and I am thrilled to be receiving a Bachelor in Fine Arts from Dance and a minor in Latino Studies from the University of Michigan. Like many freshmen, I came to Michigan, unsure of how I would fit in and how I would find my way. To be a professional dancer and choreographer was always my dream, but what would be my path? For my whole life up until college, I tried to fit into the boxes society tells us we must check off. As an adopted girl from Guatemala with two white lesbian moms raised in a half-Jewish household, you can see how this may have been a challenge. From a young age, I had to navigate in a world that did not reflect me or my family makeup. From a young age, I was privy to the complexities of race, social dynamics, because my family identity and story was constantly being called into question. Entering I was not sure of where I would fit in or if my story would be accepted. I needn't have worried. In the School of Music, Theater, and Dance, I learned the value of the voice, the power of a story, and how together we, as artists, can weave a fabric reflecting our diverse lives and points of view while sharing a common experience. I would use my newfound knowledge of the importance of intersectionality and identity to help guide me in how I think about the performing arts and how I engage with the world around me. I am thankful for the strong sense of community that SMTD fosters and the exciting opportunities for cross-collaboration from artists of all disciplines. Over the years, I saw my talented peers from all departments collaborating to create interdisciplinary works that told unique stories and changed the way that I viewed the world. I believe the performing arts has the power to create change in every sense of the word. The performing arts has the unique ability to bring people together from all backgrounds, to promote collaboration across discipline and identity, to challenge the social norms of our society in a tangible way, and most of all, create community across difference. In a time of uncertainty and social distancing, it is often hard to turn on the news and to really process what is happening in our world today. In many ways, our lives and careers have been halted, stopped in our tracks from seemingly moving forward. However, during this time, I have seen the performing arts community rally together and arguably create a stronger community online than ever existed before. The world may have stopped, but as artists, we have not stopped dreaming, creating, and sharing. I opened Facebook or YouTube to see free concerts by a wide range of musicians and orchestras from around the world. In many ways, the performing arts are more accessible now than ever. Teachers and choreographers are teaching Zoom classes from all over the world. I have taken class from the top choreographers from Israel to Australia in my kitchen. Students who may not have had the financial ability to take studio class or access to studios now have opportunities for world-class training at the tap of their fingertips. I have also seen artists supporting other artists like never before. I have seen vulnerability in the work that people are posting. No longer must we create for a big proscenium stage or have a specific deadline to showcase a piece. We are just free to create. When else in our lives will we have the privilege and time to create like this? But with this opportunity comes responsibility. We must also notice and should take pride in the fact that so many people are turning to the arts to help them through this time of anxiety. People need entertainment. People need us. We must ask ourselves how we can help our very hurting world during this time. We can help by creating joy. As artists, we have the ability, even if only for a split second, to take an audience from the pain of the world today. Joy is powerful, and the ability to create and share joy is a privilege. Spreading joy with a simple post of an unfinished dance in your living room or from a clarinet solo from your kitchen could put a smile on the face of a nurse across the world. We as artists have the power to spread joy in a time of fear and uncertainty. About 5 weeks ago, I started a project called The Power of the Performing Arts Uniting Artists Well Apart. Once our normal commencement ceremony was canceled and the world started to shut down, I realized there needed to be a way for artists to connect across all genres and styles. My goal was to make a platform through which artists could share their stories in the most authentic way possible, create community through technology, and raise awareness on how the COVID-19 pandemic is affecting artists and our communities. To do this, I have been interviewing performing artists, directors, choreographers, and producers, and arts administrators from all over the globe. I'm also working with a team of 5 other Michigan undergraduate students to make this possible, and we currently have over 350 artists involved in the interview series. One interview I did recently was with Kelly Ashton from Sleep No More. When asking about her work with physical theater and the environmental sustainability work she does, she said, "Art was never made to change laws. Its purpose is to open up people's minds, to change how they vote, who they elect, and how they see the world and teach morals. So it's our job as artists to find strategic ways to tell these stories that have underlying moral obligations for our future generations." For me, what I work on for the environmental science is how you can have a basic moral story of good versus evil, add a layer of the environment and what's presently happening and examining past relationships with the environment, and then use the emotional vulnerability of movement to add the extra sense to all of that. Just as working with my peers in SMTD did, each interview gives me hope for a better future in the performing arts. The story and artistic journey of each artist has one common thread: the hunger and drive to create, and the goal to connect and build community. We did not choose the performing arts because we thought it would be easy. It is not. We chose the performing arts because we are passionate and we know in the hardest of times it is what we turn to for help. And now we see that it is, and it is what the world is turning to. The power of a single story can move people to action. The power of shared stories can change the world. In closing, I would like to give a special thanks to our parents and families who have supported us along this journey. Without you, we would not be virtually standing here today. I would like to also thank the faculty and staff at the Music, Theater, and Dance for inspiring us, motivating us, and supporting us, and helping us be shaped into the artists and people that we are today. Now, more than ever, the world needs the arts. The education we have received has given us the skill set to be agents of change, and shape a world that we want to live in. Now, we must go forth and do it. Congratulations, SMTD Class of 2020.